Welcome to the Total Outdoors with the Yankee Cowboy. Alright, this is going to be a part 2, so to speak, video on making a tool for the Smith & Wesson M&P 1522. Now the tool we're going to make is to take out the barrel. And we're going to be using a piece of PVC about 12 inches long. It's a piece of 3/4 inch PVC. And I can't take credit for this completely, guys. I did see another video of a gentleman use the PVC to take this out. This is where I got this from. But here's the hiccup in it. He suggested that. Hear my dog running around? He's a nut. He suggested that it was a 7/8 inside diameter. Now I don't know where the 7/8 inside diameter came from, but it's not correct. There is no 7/8 inside diameter pipe. So if you get yourself a piece of PVC 3/4, I ran it down to where the threads are. It looks like this is going to work. So I haven't made it yet. As you can see, it's not notched out on either end. It's just a straight cut. So I haven't made it. I haven't tried this. This is completely freestyle here. So we're going to make this tool here to take the barrel off so you can do a complete cleaning. Now, first thing we're going to do is we'll take the magazine out. Safety check the gun. There's nothing in it. It's on fire. There's nothing in it. That's fine. Let me see if you guys could see this here. See, there's a little tab there. There's a tab here. There's 4 tabs on this. And what you'll do to take this nose off is you'll push on all 4 of these tabs and see how this pops up. And then what I'll do is just take a little screwdriver, just something just to help it the rest of the way out. You go in each of these holes there and just push it out. See it popping up? And you'll slide this off. And now this gives you access all the way down to here, where there's a nut. It looks like a castle nut that's down here on the bottom. So we need to make a tool to take that out to remove the barrel. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this piece of PVC. Now what we're going to need to do is get some tape. Let me grab some tape. Let's see. We'll go with the blue painter's tape. Now what we're going to do is we're going to tape probably 3/16 down from the top. And then I'm going to cut some pieces up here and we're going to make an X. So I'm going to get this together and then we'll come back and I'll show you what we got. Okay guys, with the magic of editing and video cameras, we're back. And what we got here is about, let me just get this to focus here. I went about 1/8 of an inch down. It's not perfect. And well, maybe 3/16. And then this, you're going to make an X with tape on here. And I went a little heavy with this too. His video showed, he said 1/8 of an inch, but it looked more like 3/16. But what I'll do is I'll start removing it with the Dremel, and then I'll lower it down into the barrel. Then we'll see how it fits. But basically, what you're going to do is you're going to tape about 3/16 down from the top, and then you're going to make yourself about another 3/16. Cut 3/16 of tape and make an X in it. And then what that's going to leave you with is 4 prongs to lower down in there and take it off. So I'm going to fire up the Dremel. I'm not going to do it down here because I don't want a dusty mess. I'm going to go outside and do it. So I'll cut camera and we'll be back after these special words from the Yankee Cowboy sponsors. Yeah, right. See you guys back in a few. Alright guys, I made the tool and it didn't work. I'm not going to bullshit you. That's why I don't like somehow, some of the way people do things on here. They'll just bullshit you. They cut camera, they do a million different things and come back, oh yeah, look what I did. Well, guess what? This guy was full of shit because I don't know where he got his measurements or what the fuck he did with that piece of PVC, but I had to hog this out with my rasp to make it fit in there. It did fit in there. I got these 4 prongs to fit in there, and they were almost snapping off. That castle nut is in there. It's probably thread locked on there. Usually with barrels, I mean, they don't fool around with shit like that. They'll usually use a little bit of a thread lock on there. So this shit didn't work. But I will say this much: you can get at it from this bottom hole. And if I was really devoted to getting this done, I could probably put a drift in there with a hammer and lock this down in a vise and tap it around and then use that plastic piece of shit that this guy supposedly invented, and it would have took it out. But you know what? I'm going to give Smith & Wesson a call and see if they sell a tool or what they recommend, how to get this barrel out. Because I do agree with the fact of taking that nut out and being able to get the rest of this apart to clean it. But I'm not about to destroy my AR to do it. And that's going to be about it for that, guys. But I didn't want to bullshit, you know. That's why I like doing my videos. It's real. I'm not on here to, you know, if it doesn't work, I'm going to show it to you. So this PVC, it may work. There may be a way to get it to work, but I'm not gonna start machining stuff, you know, to get the barrel out. It's just not that important to me. I can take my rod, the ram rod, and clean this out. You know what I mean? A bore brush with it, no problem. I really don't have to have this apart. Yeah, it would have been nice if the tool worked and I could have took it apart, because, you know, let's face it, after a gazillion rounds, you probably do want to clean it. But I'm going to call Smith & Wesson and see what they recommend. But as far as this PVC with the 7/8 inside diameter, he probably was right, but he probably didn't say that you had to rasp it out and really go at it. But it's just too hard to turn. I bet you he did like I said, locked it down in a vise, threw a drift in there, knocked it free, and then used that. Because if you, I'm going to try and get the link. I'm going to dig him back up and I'll put the link in the description box. Watch how he just pops it off. He slips it in there and just and cracks it loose. That's bullshit. There's a lot of people here on YouTube that just bullshit. They do things that are just, you know, they're not real. You know, I try and do real shit here. I'm not playing fantasy games with you guys. You know, I want to, the shit I put on here, I want it to be true. And if it's not true, I want you to see it. You know, I made plenty of mistakes. I'm going to keep making them. But this is just one of those things that I want to expose to you. This tool, it's not as easy as they made it look. And, you know, it sounded great. I thought it would be a great video to do. That's why I'm doing the video. But you know what? It doesn't work. So, and, you know, I'm going to air it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to throw this back together. And I won't bore you with that. Don't forget to get in on my 500 subscriber appreciation giveaway. It's still going on until the 4th. I only got 2 entries so far. You know, it's cool. It's not a big deal, but I figure I'm up to 600 and something now, you know, so come on, guys, chuck them in. I want to, as a matter of fact, I had something else to throw in to sweeten the pot. What the hell was it? It was sitting over here somewhere, too. I saw, oh yeah, right here, guys, so hang on. I'm also going to throw in a camo rifle sling. We'll sweeten the deal with this. This is brand new. It's not used. It's an Allen. And I'm going to throw in the camo rifle sling. So, don't forget, guys, get in on the contest. Go over and check out that video. I thought it was a great idea, and I really wanted to see a lot of responses because it's something different. It's a little different idea. I really thought it was going to take off, but if it doesn't, no big deal. We'll do another giveaway for 1,000. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to do this video. I was thinking about scrapping it, but I'm like, you know what? I owe it just to show this video because, like I said, there's a lot of people that do stupid shit on here, and, you know, it's not real. You know, some of it's just, you know, they're not telling you the truth all the time. I'm never going to lie to you guys, you know, so it is what it is. And this was a fuck up on my part. Well, not really on my part, but you know what? It didn't work, and I'm showing you guys, you know. This PVC didn't do it, man. That stuff, I bet you that nut is definitely thread locked in there. But I'm going to call Smith & Wesson, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it and see exactly what they recommend, if it even needs to be taken apart. I'm just going by a video that I happen to pick up on how to remove that. But anyway, guys, any questions or comments, leave them below. As always, thanks for watching The Total Outdoors with the Yankee Cowboy.